What's going on, YouTube? It's me, the BBK. Welcome back to the Bouse's Playground, to the cinema room, to the movie theater. So, I'm just sitting up here doing nothing again. Yes, I did. I did all my running around earlier today, got everything done. I didn't get to do my hair, but I do that probably either this time this morning because I have had a nap, or I'll do it tomorrow. But after I woke up from my nap, um, I was craving a double cheeseburger with extra cheese and bacon. And so, being the cheap bitch that I am, I didn't use DoorDash. I got on up, child, and drove to Wendy's. It was 10 o'clock, so I really kind of didn't have a choice. If I wanted something, I was going to need to get up and go get it. So I got up and I went to Wendy's and I got me a little combo, came back, and while I was eating, I was watching the TV guide, and Power came on. It was a rerun from this past weekend. So, oh, actually, it's a new episode tonight. Yeah, when I finish this live, I'll tune in, and I'm excited too because, every time I watch Power, I'll end up watching it like a second or a third time, and most of the time, I always find something that I missed the first time. And it was a couple of things that had me, wondering until I saw it tonight. And it dawned on me that Carrie used to work for the district attorney's office back in the day before she went to Stansfield. So that's how she knew Jackson, because she used to mess with him. Uh-huh. Yeah, he ain't nothing but a hoe. I, I guess his wife stayed with him for the security and stability, which I ain't mad at her. But again, it's TV. At any rate, so she used to work with him, and then she had a thing for the detective that's on the case now, Kevin, I think is his name. And I have been on uh in a few chats where they were talking about the Power episodes, and they were saying that her sponsor is for a sex addiction. And you know what? I had thought about that, and then I thought, no, you off. And I never revisited it again. But it makes sense. She's a hoe. She's an info. Um, and that's unfortunate being in a prestigious position that she's in. But you know how it relates to real life is that's how it is in a lot of prestigious positions, superintendents, police chiefs, politicians, senators, congressmen. A lot of them have sordid pasts that they never elevate from. If they like prostitutes in college, they like them now. If they like little kids and they like them now. If they like boys and they like them now. So they never really get over it. But something must have happened in her past that made her feel like she needed a sponsor to get over her addiction. And so it was interesting, all of the men that she slept with and in her past and what she's going through now. I don't think she will be charged with Jabari's murder. I don't. I think she's gonna go through a rigorous and tumultuous situation because of her entanglement with Zeke. I mean, she's broken, you know, their rules and regulations of don't mess with your students. But it's real interesting when Zeke was talking to her, you could tell he didn't make the choice to go pro. It was very obvious, his body language, his conversation. He didn't choose it. And like he said, he have to take care of his family. And I just thought, you know what, you weak. And I don't know why she's so into him other than he must have a monster peen. But let me tell you what's about to happen with that. And again, I haven't seen the episode for tonight, not yet. I'll see it after this live, and I'll probably come back later after I see it because um when I tried to, I guess I could do a recording and just upload it. Yeah, I might do that. But here's the thing. That girl that Zeke was having sex with when Carrie called him back later on that night when she was leaving her office, that girl, you could look in her face and she was proud to be able to video Zeke half naked standing in front of a cop so that she could say she was sleeping with him. And Carrie's going to see that video. That girl is going to upload that video online and it's going to start a barrage of mess between Carrie and Zeke. I think Carrie was a little hurt initially. I thought she was going to break it off with him, but when he broke it off with her, I think it caught her off guard. I don't think she was really ready for it. But right now she doesn't want to be involved with any other men. She don't want to fool with Tate, which he's a little short, so I can get that. She don't want to mess with Jackson because who wants to go backwards? She can't mess with Kevin because he's trying to crucify her. So and Jabari's dead. So yeah, she's kind of leaning on Zeke for a little, you know, midnight entertainment, a little midnight entanglement, if you will. So then it played back to when Tariq met up with Kane and Braden kept hitting him up because, they had just got through fighting, the dope had been stepped on or whatever. And it was something interesting to me that I guess I didn't piece together the first time. Kane is watching Tariq. Kane is seeing his connections, who he fooling with, where he going, what he doing. He is really watching Tariq. And I think that's so, I still believe there's some jealousy and envy there. But I also think he's going to flip on Tariq and possibly blackmail him for something. I don't know what it could be just yet, but I think it's going to be something because he had followed Braden and knew where Braden had put the car. And again, Braden ain't that smart. He really is not that smart. He can't think for himself. He really is Tariq's little flunky, his patsy. Um, but it was interesting that Kane found the dope and then went back and created all of these bricks of sugar and flour and replaced them when he stole them. So that was extremely smart. But it just showed that he really don't trust Tariq. And I would not doubt if he finds a way onto their campus to talk to some of the people that Tariq is engaging and involved with. I don't think Lauren will have his back if he gets hemmed up into where were you last night? Who were you with? I'm not sure because her feelings are hurt. She really likes Tariq. She's taking a liking to him, but Tariq is really not boyfriend material. He's got a lot of mental and emotional baggage. He's a hustler, still actively hustling. He's doing a lot of shit. And really, Lauren ain't for him. If he hit it and quit it, she Gucci. And Diana's gonna get hurt before it's all said and done. But I do like the fact that Diana was woman enough to go to Effie to get schooled on the game. And now Diana is considering that Kane is a setup. Now, on the flip side of things, let's talk about Dante. Every time Monet saw that red car, that girl was in it playing that song. Now, I'm wondering, is that chick Dante's sister? Because he was driving the red Camaro when Monet went to meet him. So I'm just wondering, and the girl pulled up across the street from Monet's house. So I'm wondering, is that his sister, an ex-girlfriend, a cousin? Are they keeping an eye on Monet? I'm really interested in finding out more about the Dante situation. And I've been watching a couple of other power channels getting their perspective on what happened as well. Um Yeah. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I do believe Monet gonna slip and fall on that Pina Wiener. I do. Because like she told her husband, she wants more. And she liked the lifestyle that she living, but she basically tell him that she needs some dick in her life, some regular dick, some emotion, some cuddling, some hand holding, walks through the park, trips on a boat, dinner, and thing. She's telling him she needs that attention, and I respect the fact that she's honest with her husband in telling him on what she's missing. It's not like she don't love him; she does love him, and she'll forever be faithful and loyal to him. I ain't gonna say faithful, because that bitch already considering what she about to do to Dante. But I don't know. Sometimes when I think about it, when I'm looking at it, I wonder if does Kane see Dante as uh a boss? Does he see him as a mentor? If he find out that his mama could potentially, you know, have something going with Dante, would he look at him as like he looked at Ramirez, like a worker bee and nothing more, nothing less, and like he's the man, and he's got to be respected, and this type of thing. I don't know. It's a lot of questions. I like Kane. I like him a lot. I hate the fact that he's jealous of Tariq. I do hate that. But his mama told him, stay in your lane, leave him alone. His lane is at the school, your lane is on the streets. Y'all don't need to be, and she's right. Because, the police and the detectives, they're hot on the campus. And if he's not meeting Tariq places and talking to him on the phone, they wouldn't have a connection. And I get where Monique is going. If one of them got, she need to be able to have another one to fall back on. And it's pretty sad, because when you look at the overall picture, Monique is a queen pin who is using kids to run her business. Like, can she not handle grown men running her business? Do grown men not respect a woman? Do she think it's gonna be, them trying to get over on her? Why is she having to use kids to, I mean, these are still grown men, but they got a kid like mentality. So they will do hard time if they get jammed up. But I don't know. I think it's like a control thing. I'm not really sure. But anyway, maybe she's just carrying on what her husband had initially started. Who knows? But for now, that's what I thought about. And I thought that Jackson is telling Carrie that she needs his help. I think to us throwing a hint that they're looking at you and you need to prepare yourself. But she too busy worried about having sex to even pick up on the fact that she does need to be talking to her lawyer. And maybe her and her lawyer need to go and sit down and talk to Kevin, the detective. But that's it for now. I'm going to go ahead and get off here and cut it on so I can watch tonight's episode, because it has already aired. And baby, I'm finna tune in. I'll be back to give y'all some more. Later.